Ain't necessarily a bad day, but I had to look at something that I have to look at as I put this stuff together for these lawyers. And one of the things I had to look at, I'm gonna give y'all some understanding of why it is like it is and how I have bad days sometimes. I'm gonna show y'all some top secret information. You see that right there? Of course, that's my name, and what I want you to see that is at $177,793. So we just gonna chalk it up to $178,000. When I left an event at Straightway and spent the next 3 years not saying nothing about Straightway, not attending Straightway. And then Charles Dow breaks loose on social media and starts telling people I fell away from God, I fell away from Jesus. Oh, don't let this happen to you. He left a whole bunch of stuff out. That was my income. I lost that income for 3 years because of an injury that I received at Charles Dow's event under the name of Straightway, which he files his taxes under the Straightway Company. He probably changed that up since he met Kabir. But at that time and sometime after, that's how he filed his taxes. So it was a company event. Now he goes behind my back on social media, Patreon, and he said a few things on YouTube in the open, but mainly behind my back telling folks that Elder Donnie whooped my ass. He went on a brother's broadcast or something and said it too. He whooped my ass because we got all the downloads. It's downloaded. You can go hide it now, Charles. The shit's already downloaded. But anyway, he states that I got my ass whooped by Elder Donnie for not following church protocol. Can you imagine that? Not following church protocol, and somebody, a leader, is assigned to assault you. Well, Charles, anyway, I was looking out for you when the shit happened. I was storing your expensive guitars because nobody brought cases down. That's a whole nother story of what I was doing when the shit happened. But anyway, you put my wife through this. For 3 years, my wife was not totally honest with me about our finances. She just wanted me to heal from the internal bleeding that I continued to have problems with that caused me to have minor strokes. But anyway, as my wife went through that and we kept our mouth shut for 3 years and never said nothing about your ministry, that's what I was out of. Let's do the math, people. 178,000 times 3 comes to be about $533,000. That's a little over $500,000. But we poor because we live poor. Every year, I stay between 150 to maybe 200,000, and I require my wife to cut it in half. Half of it we live off of, the other half pays my taxes. And I mean, cut the half that's left, divide that in half, pay my taxes, and the rest help people with. And she did. If you know me and I've ever called you and asked for your address, it was because we prayed to the Holy Spirit, and Melissa writes the checks and mails the checks. She takes care of all of that. But can you imagine? That's what I'm out of. And can you imagine? That's my shit with Charles, is what you put my wife through. For 3 years, she struggled and we never missed one bill. We never missed one payment. We didn't go without anything. But she had all that stress for 3 years. And then you come on YouTube 3 years later, we ain't said nothing about your ministry. And you come on YouTube talking shit about me, Charles. Boy, I tell you what, you wonder why I call you bitch. Now you know.